So Mercury is officially in Cancer and will be until June 26th. Spell work in the moons? Anybody else? Mercury represents our communication, how we talk, when we talk, why we talk, what are we talking about? And this is going to be connected to the moon cycles now. This is going to be a really, really good time up until June 26th that anything that you would want to do with your spells, with your words, with your word weaving connected to the moon stuff, yeah. Now, we do have a new moon coming up in Cancer on June 25th. Mercury is still going to be in Cancer when that happens. So will Jupiter. Talk about the new cycle that you want to start on that new moon before we get there. Because once we get there and we talk about it and we spell weave and we spell bind, we weave our fates with our words and we talk about, talk to the spirits about, talk to your altar about, talk to whoever you need to, okay? Talk to yourself, talk about it. Because that new moon is like a really, really lucky new start. Mercury being in Cancer also asks us to open up our heart. We may find us coming out of our shell, the crab, you know? Not to be crabby. Unless you're feeling a little upset, that's all right too. But if not, that's up to you, okay? So yeah, this is a time where we're going to be talking about kind of how we feel or connecting with people and talking about our emotion. It could honestly be a time where we have really big conversations based on emotional things. So just remember that as you're talking about things and those big emotions might be coming up, we're also going to have Mars that's going to be in Virgo, ruling over Saturn in Aries, which rules our head. So our emotions, while Mercury is in Cancer, is actually going to be ruling over our logic. I don't know how you feel about that one, but that's kind of what the transits are set up to do. So if you do find yourself in a big emotional conversation, just kind of remind yourself, like, it's okay to think with your heart. It's okay to lead with your heart. It's okay to have those conversations. Sometimes the heart is so smart that our brain doesn't. Crazy. Sometimes the heart is so smart, it has to catch up. Also, one of the things in terms of communicating with the heart and leading with the heart, I've realized recently that love. You love somebody, you love something. Love, okay? Love, love, love. Love is kind of strange in the sense that, you know how they say love is blind. If you love something, usually your mind is gonna come up with the logic to protect the thing that you love, or the person that you love, or the relationship or the situation that you love. And sometimes convincing your head to no longer love something that maybe you feel like you need to move on from, sometimes that can be kind of hard, right? Our mind moves sometimes because our heart is like, this is what I want, this is where I'm going, and then the mind just it has to catch up. We have to catch up here, which is just a wild thing to me. So that is something that's going to be happening while Mercury is in Cancer. For people who are really familiar with your heart, this is going to be a time where things are probably really easy. For people who are learning how to communicate with your heart and you're learning about your emotions and you're learning about emotional intelligence, this is going to be a great time to study and learn how your heart and your head kind of work together. What's the relationship between the two of them? How do they communicate? What is the communication? Why do they communicate? Why do they not communicate? Is there any time where your heart and your head are like, listen, we don't want to talk about it? Because that is going to be a good indication, especially with the Virgo influence. Sometimes Virgos, they don't say anything. Also, this is going to be a time where actions might speak louder than words. Say that you would get into an argument with someone. It could be the action that follows up to say sorry instead of the word. I mean, if you need an I'm sorry, that's also very valid. So I'm not saying don't go after that, or like, you know, just standard as you need to. Okay. Your standards are very important. And also expect there to be action based on heart stuff. Say that it's not an argument. Say that it's something else. People are going to be moving with actions with their heart. Sometimes also, let's talk about that. Sometimes people take action based on their heart when they don't yet understand how they're feeling and the logic hasn't caught up yet. That's going to be a part of this. Do you trust your heart? I know I trust my heart. I've looked over my life, and every single time that my heart has decided to start something or stop something, even if I don't fully comprehend it mentally yet, usually I've made the right decision. Usually that's where I need to be. So if you trust your heart and you're like, you know what? Yeah, heart, go be free. Go do the thing. Thank you for telling me, heart. My mind might not understand it yet. A tongue twister, goodness. My mind might not understand it yet, but you know what? I know my heart understands it, and I love my heart. So I'll do it. I'll have the new start. Practice as you need to. That's going to be good. Mercury in Cancer, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of heart revealing. So just expect it to be something different. Could be people telling you about their emotions. Could be you confessing your emotions to other people. Maybe not always in the most dramatic way or the most like intimate way either. You could find yourself in emotional conversations that are kind of unexpected. Didn't think I was going to be sitting here talking to this person about how I'm feeling right now, but here we are. There'll be situations like that. Apply as necessary. And because Jupiter's in Cancer, the other layer to this is that those conversations are turning our luck. Ooh, so excited. You having heartfelt conversations, communicating with your heart, taking action based on what your heart wants and how it's feeling, that with Jupiter in Cancer is helping to turn our luck. Now, what do I mean turn our luck? Luck, in my opinion, is a very neutral thing. Sometimes bad stuff happens and it helps us learn the skill so we can do the thing that we want. Sometimes good stuff happens and then we have to learn how to protect it. It is going to be the turning points in your story that kind of you don't have any control over. It's either the world happens, it could be situations that are just kind of out of your control, things being offered to you, things being taken away from you. There's a lot of different ways that this shows up. It's the striking, okay? It's when lightning strikes and the story turns. Again, lots of different applications for that. So with luck being involved in this, your heart, while Mercury is in Cancer, is gonna lead your luck. Talk about it. Have the conversations. Let your heart move you. Go have the communication. Are you looking for your story to change? Are you looking for your luck to change? Let your heart grow. Let your heart know. Let your heart lead the way. Because while Mercury is in Cancer, it's gonna have a lot to say. It's gonna be really yappy even if there are not words that are being communicated. So sit with the feelings as you need to. Mars in Cancer, if you remember that a couple of months ago, was it a couple of months ago? Recently, and kind of throughout the previous year as well while Mars was retrograde, it was a lot, all right? Very big emotions, very volatile emotions. And because Mars was retrograde while it was in Cancer, we were clearing some things out. We were getting some stuff done, wrapping up a story, destruction stuff. Let's be finished with it, right? So now that we have that clearing out of the way, we have this opportunity to bring in a new story. And fates that are, because luck, right? Luck involved in this, I would relate fates to luck. The stuff that's out of your hand, the weaving work that you can't control that is bigger than you, sounds like fate to me. Okay, discern for yourself. That's how I practice. Moving on. With fate being involved in it, not a problem to solve, just fate being involved. Fates of the heart? You're telling me that this time around with the new chapters that are starting and the new stuff that's happening with astrology right now, you're telling me that the fate that I can weave, the things I'm leaving were not of the heart that is smart here anymore. We're done with that and I can go and have more of the stuff that my heart wants right now? I'm done with the other stories? My heart can leave. My heart can do what it wants to do. Oh, thank the gods. Thank God. This sounds like it's gonna be really good. Hopefully it's really good for you too, okay? Hopefully it's really good for you. Have you been doing everything you need to do? As I say at the end of the video, then probably it's gonna be really good for you. So congrats. Luck changing is always a little strange, okay? Change when it comes to fate is a little strange. Sometimes things need to rearrange. So if you're feeling a little strange, feeling a little different, feeling a little what the heck is going on, let the logic catch up. Let the logic catch up and you are going to have the heart start that you have been asking for. Gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Keep up the brew. Keep doing what you need to do. Definitely look for the new moon that's coming up on the 25th of June because that's going to be this like grounding the cycle of the new luck. We're going to be feeling it before then for sure, but that's going to be with the moon, especially because it's in Cancer. That's going to be like where the new luck binding happens. And I think that's the final thing I'll say for this video. So keep up the brew, keep doing what you need to do. I will too. And I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy the new luck coming through. Lead with the heart. The heart is really smart.